Rogan, and this is the Art of Rhyming, episode 66. Just because you rhyme doesn't make you an artist. You know how we do. And today, in this afternoon, we're here with another producer episode. This time we're going to Georgia. That's a country near Russia, if you're not aware. And we're going to be talking to Thelonious Coltrane, the dude known for remixing everyone's albums in the underground. And he's on right now, so I'm just going to have him jump on right away. And we'll get started. Peace, Thelonious. 1 second here. You should be joining any moment here.
Yo.
Peace, bro.
Peace, Flo. How are you?
Doing good yourself?
I am fine. I am fine.
Yeah.
Always fine.
Do you have energy for the interview? You're okay? You just
Bro,
woke up?
I sleep so well. I got a lot of energy right now.
Nice, man. How was your day? How was your day?
Oh, is everything all right? I'm waking up really early because of the job.
Oh
And
yeah.
if I come
Yeah.
in the middle of the day at home, like I wake up 6 in the morning, 3 o'clock,
Right.
I'm at home, and then I
Right.
just go to sleep like for a few hours
Yeah.
till evening, and I totally forget that we got it
Do
on
you, do you, it's okay. No, I took the whole day off, so it's okay.
time.
Do you usually work on music like late at night? Are you up late when you're working on stuff or?
Oh no, well, mostly right now when I'm working on weekend. So I take on weekend my time,
Mm,
and like Friday evening I make preparation when I do like
yeah,
mixtapes. I do preparation like settings BPM,
right.
drums
Yeah, yeah,
ready,
yeah.
and Saturday or Sunday I take full day and make full project in one row.
So
Like
you don't do music during the week at all. You're that
no,
strict? Wow, good for you.
yeah,
Good for
yeah.
you.
The
Yeah, man.
time when I had no job, I was like waking up like really early, like 7 o'clock, and then I started like
Yeah,
to make full project in a day. But right now
yeah.
it's hard.
Right. So look, I was just wondering, like, what temperature is over? You're obviously Georgia, Tbilisi. How do you say it?
Tbilisi.
Tbilisi. Okay,
No. Tbilisi. Tbilisi.
Tbilisi. Shit, man. My Russian is bad. Очень плохо. Yeah, очень плохо. I'm
You
not.
can
I
you
can't
can
even say full sentences. So, like,
you can say Tiflis. You can say
I could.
Tiflis also.
I could say a few phrases. You don't make you think I speak Russian, but like I can't say paragraphs, man. So yeah. So how's the temperature over there?
It's warm. We
Warm?
got snow. We got snow only one day. Right
Right.
now it's a little bit rainy some days, but some days it's really sunny.
Right. Right.
So
Right. Right.
it's not cold. We still got. I think we still was not so long at zero.
Yeah. So I'm
Yeah.
I'm in Toronto. It's minus 25 Celsius over here right
I
now.
I
Very
I
cold.
I'm from Siberia. I can understand how it is in Toronto
Right. Right.
because
There you go.
Canada and Russia, I think we are like really near
Similar.
with the temperature. Yes,
Right.
yes.
Right. So I'm going to give you an introduction for the people just finding out about you. This is Thelonious Coltrane from Georgia, that's near Russia. Can you say the name of the city again?
Tbilisi.
There we
You
go.
can say you can say Tiflis. You can say Tiflis.
Tiflis. Okay. So
Yes.
he's gained a reputation over the last few years from dropping crazy remix project after remix project of a who's who in the underground, but really taking their vocals and putting them on production that sends them to another planet. That's how I feel about it. It seems most notably in the hip hop sphere, you had your first vinyl drop on Copenhagen with the first Mickey Diamond remix project, Diamond
Not
in the
not the
Rough.
first. That's
Not the
not the first.
first? Okay, correct
First,
me.
this was the first vinyl with this remix projects. But
Okay.
my first vinyl was like in 2015 or 2016. We was dropping my
Mm,
first album. I was long time like only instrumental hip hop artist.
right.
So we was dropping a lot of instrumental hip hop vinyls first.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that, but since you brought up the vinyl, what is it like selling vinyl now back then versus now? Big
Back
difference?
then, yes, big difference.
Right.
Back then I can sell instrumental album 500 copies within
Yeah.
the year
Right.
easily.
Right.
Right now, if I let press 500 vinyls with instrumental hip hop, I will be sitting on at least 450 vinyls.
Right. When you say sell back then, you would have sold them over the internet or in the street, like
Over internet, over
o-
shops,
over internet.
over
Okay.
over Bandcamp. So it was like really cool. In the back in the time, it was cheap to get vinyls, and you can really sell much more than right now.
Right. So how I discovered your music. So you probably know I'm a big fan of Shoddy. I've had him on the show many times from Miami,
Hmm.
and he did a surprise drop April 20th, 2024. It was a remix project of that you did for him. Death occurred last night. I was a fan of the original project, and when I heard this, I'm like, "What is this? Like, this guy's taking it in a whole nother direction." And then from there, I'm just seeing your name pop up over and over again, remix project
Hmm.
after remix project.
Hmm.
Yeah, and then I found out you're from Georgia near Russia, and I got even more interested because my parents came from USSR to Canada.
Hmm.
So again, it's just interesting to me, you know. So
Hmm.
yeah. What I like about your music, like as a producer, you really seem like again, you're making putting people on soundscapes is just for your entertainment. It shows
Hmm.
in the music
Hmm.
to me.
Hmm.
Um, and when I listen to your projects, it actually reminds me of listening to college radio hip hop in the 90s, where people are like playing all kinds of crazy beats with samples I don't know about, and it's just giving me like similar vibes like that.
Mm.
So, yeah.
Interesting, interesting. No, never heard this like mentioning.
No? First time? Okay.
First time, yeah. I was working on college radio
Were
also.
you? Where?
Yeah,
Where
yeah,
was that?
yeah. We was in Germany in Paderborn, and one guy was running their hip hop program.
Hmm.
So I was like, hey, I need to meet him 100%. I need to meet this guy, like what they're doing. And then I meet him, and we was like doing this together one time. He was like
Right.
always on this like on this trap line, you know, like always playing new trap music. And I came like in this time it was like back hip hop. Like I came always here dilated peoples or evidence or
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
Like
Right.
hey, good, new Talib Kweli is out,
Yeah.
to speak about it, and this was
Right.
really nice. It was like really long time working together on the radio station.
Right. What year, what time in your life was that? Like what year was that approximately?
Well, it was like 2011, 2012, I think. Yeah, that
Gotcha.
was the time.
So other than that, like I'm honest, I just started tapping back into the underground like 3 years ago. I took a long hiatus from like digging for music like I used to. So a lot of the projects I peeped in your catalog, the remix projects, it's the first time me listening to a full project to some of these artists. So I want to thank you for that because every interview I do, I kind of spread my awareness, you know what I'm saying, of different artists. So I
Mhm.
appreciate that. I just want to give people a list of projects to take to check out if this is the first time they're hearing about you. Some of my favorites because I spent time with your music. So you got Mickey Diamonds, Polished Diamonds. You sent me that early. That's amazing project dropping next month. We're gonna talk about it in a minute.
Mhm. Mhm.
You got Zing Mixes. That's the Bori Rock remix project. I listened to it last night. Amazing. Straight Razor Robbery, one of my favorites with Slick Jack. He's Canadian.
Mhm.
Um,
Mhm.
A Doll Full of Pins, Billy Woods. Train Kingpin, the Husk Kingpin remix. The Alchemist Project, the Snotty Project. I could keep going. Again, if you haven't heard of Thelonious, go check out some of these projects to start, man. So yeah,
One of my friends wrote in the comment sections. He said like everybody in Germany knows about me because um, when I started to do instrumental hip hop, I was overwhelming with a lot of beat tapes. So
right.
nobody was like so active in this scene like I was, and
Really?
so I made my first steps like in this scene. So in
Wow.
Germany, like kind of a lot of people knows me. So
Right. He's like most active beat producer from Germany. Wait, do you live there now or
I lived there back in the days. So back in the
okay.
days I was in Germany.
Gotcha, gotcha. So, what producer most influenced your style, would you say? Like, is there a few producers?
Uh, Madlib, Madlib,
Okay,
100%. I can say J Dilla, but less than Madlib,
got it.
and Alchemist.
An
And Alchemist.
Alchemist? Okay,
Alchemist, yeah.
nice,
Also,
nice.
few, last time I'm looking so much forward on Future Wave. So I
Right,
love Future
right,
Wave, what's doing. So, and he's really influencing me with his music also. Like,
right. To this day,
so,
he's still an influence on you?
yeah, because he doing this really clear. You know what I
Right,
mean? So
right,
like this, the sound, what he do, it's really clear. So my sound is like completely other style, other
right,
remixing.
right.
It's dirty and crispy, and
Yeah,
he got formula to get this like dirty underground hip hop, but on clear vision. You know?
yeah. It's like
So
cinema. It feels like you're in a movie, kind of, sort of
yeah,
like.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah. For
yeah,
sure, it's an
yeah.
experience. Um, and what's your favorite era of hip hop and why? Like to me, your drums kind of sound like late 90s, early 2000s in most of your production, but what's your favorite era in hip hop?
Uh,
Do you,
I got two. I got two. Like till 96, from 92 till 96, and what is going since Griselda was on the map.
right,
So
right,
since Griselda since Griselda was in the map, and I think the third one will be when Necro, Ill Bill, Jedi Mind Tricks, when they all like this kind of white dudes on the ground. I think I
yeah,
can
yeah,
call
yeah,
it.
yeah,
When this came out, this is
late
also like
90s,
one
right,
of my favorite era because I was jumping from rock music straight to
right,
La Coca Nostra, Necro, Ill Bill, non-fiction stuff, and
right,
this makes me way later than to Madlib, MF Doom, dealer stuff, you know?
right, right. So I wanted to ask you, for the producers that are listening, what is your setup for making music? Like your hardware and software that you use, what are you using? Where are
Uh,
you working?
I'm mostly using FL Studio.
Okay,
So most of the time, I got three MPCs.
right.
I got here. I can show you. I got here my MPC 2000, what I
Mm,
bought not so long. I got two Roland SPs. I got KO2
nice.
here. Yeah, but most of the time, I'm using FL Studio because it's faster. I got
Gotcha.
also like MPC X. I got MPC 2500, like Alchemist got one. I got another one, Roland SP 404. I got Michael Cork, but all of the sudden, I know I can make beats there, but it's take
Right,
much longer time than what I can do really in FL Studio. So in FL
right, right,
Studio, I can be like really quick and doing everything like easily. I got my plugin set up, I got my templates, you know, everything is like directly ready for me to work.
right, right. So wanted to get a stupid question out of the way. Thelonious Coltrane. I mean, it sounds self-explanatory, but why did you choose this as your name?
This is a funny story. I don't know if I have this vinyl here. I don't think I have this here. So one day, I got dump name as producer a long time. I called me always JS Beats.
Right.
And one day I understand like if I got this like this word beats in my
Yeah.
artist name, I probably will be not so cool as artist.
Yeah, yeah,
So
for sure.
I know some people got it and they are really like getting
Yeah.
everything, but I think if you got this beats in your name,
It sounds
something is
generic.
wrong.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. And I got vinyl collection like small, and one day, November 2015, or November 2015, or wait, November 2014, I'm looking searching something in my collection, and I got this album from John Coltrane and Thelonious Monk. They got this
Right.
collab album,
Right.
and there's like big names directly written. So
Right.
I look cross, and this comes like directly to like Fiat Thelonious, and you look like this, and you see Coltrane, and I'm like, hey, this is probably a crazy name, so to use
Right.
it.
Right. Right. Right.
So
Makes
And
sense.
this is how it came. So like I'm like, oh, okay. And from this day I changed it directly. So first I
Got it.
was making some rap tracks on this name, and then I changed it directly as my producer name.
Got it. Got it, man. So I looked up the city that you live in Wikipedia. When I talk to people internationally, I like to read a little bit about the city. So it's really an area that has changed rule many times over history, right? This is what Wikipedia told me. It's a hub. There's like many cultures there, and I think it's worth pointing out because I think a lot of North Americans, when they think of like Russia or anything near Russia, they think of it like very simple, but there's a lot of different cultures there,
Hmm.
especially in the city that you're from. So I sort of assume that's why you're able to sample from so many crazy, diverse music. Do you agree with
Hmm.
that? Were you exposed to a lot of different sounds and culture in the
I
city that you're from, or
no, it's not about the city. I think it's like directly from USSR.
right,
So
right,
if you was like a little bit in there, you understand that there's a lot, tons of music, which
right?
probably nobody knows.
Got
Uh,
it.
but for me directly, it was never like, okay, I only dig there, because if you see on this God Fahim project, I was
Right,
digging into Indonesian jazz fusion music, like what was recorded on tapes and released only on tapes. So I found YouTube channel. The guy's only uploading the tapes, like
right,
rips from the tapes. And I never look like, okay, I want to be like only here Soviet Union music sampling guy.
right,
No,
right,
I was always like to looking a little bit more, like so somewhere else, searching for more, like looking on Balkans, what was going on there with
right,
the jazz
right,
scene.
right,
Okay, let me check. Oh, Indonesia got jazz fusion scene. What the fuck? I need to check
right,
now.
right.
Like, oh,
Yeah,
let's go over Japan. What Japan got? Oh, Japan got city pop. Nice, I love it. Let's check what I can take from them. So this is for me, it's always nice to find new samples.
right.
So
I
always overwhere,
do
everywhere.
you use YouTube more or like vinyl or like what's obviously probably
I
you
use I use YouTube, and
right,
if I can later find the vinyl of sample what I used, I buy the vinyl also to for my collection. I
right,
got
right, right,
I got terabytes of music for sampling at me, like terabytes. I got like 3 or 4 terabytes only music for samples, like from
right,
all over the world, from all kind of music. And I just go to my folder and like, aha, what I got here.
right,
Sometimes
right,
I'm sitting and downloading whole YouTube channel. Like somebody got YouTube channel and I'm downloading whole YouTube channel, like thousands of tracks, like
wow,
one day, like I'm just sitting and downloading a lot.
right. So I like to know a little bit about the background of the artist when I talk to them. So it sounds like you moved a lot growing up, right? Like where were you born and where did you move around? You already said a few places, but like
I was I
what did
was
that look
born
like?
I was born in Novosibirsk in Russia, in
Okay,
Siberia, one of the
right,
biggest cities in Siberia.
right,
And then in 2006, me and my family, because of my German roots, we moved to Germany.
right.
Then I lived in a small town in Germany, in Paderborn. And
Yeah,
in 2013 or 14, I was like moving to Frankfurt.
right.
And then I was living in Frankfurt long time. And then I moved to Tbilisi.
Wow. I always talk to my guests, the ones that move around a lot. Like, I'm amazed because the first 30 years of my life I spent in this same area, same neighborhood. It used to be called Little Russia back then over
Mhm,
here. I spent my first 30 years there, but like, I always wonder what is life like when you're always jumping around from one place to another. It's pretty
mhm.
crazy, man.
I think
Uh,
it for me it will be easy if I was not vinyl junkie.
right, right. You have to sell it before you move.
Not sell. I can't sell it, bro. I can't sell
Right,
it. This is what
right.
I don't know, bro. Even if one vinyl from my collection goes somewhere, I'm like, okay, I can gift somebody something, like I'm cool
Yeah,
guy. So some albums what I'm not listening so much. If somebody comes and he's like just started or something, I can gift something. But selling, I hate to sell my vinyls. I
right,
hate to
right.
sell my vinyls
Got it.
from
Got it.
collection. So
You
old
you
album, cool.
Right.
Collection, not.
Got it. Got it, man. Do you remember the first hip hop song you ever heard? Can you remember?
Yeah, this was probably Russian hip hop. This
Okay.
was Russian hip hop. I probably right now we have it here on vinyl. Wait, let me check it out. This was this album.
Okay.
Um, this guy calls Detzel,
Oh, I've
and
heard of him. Yes, I've heard of him. Yeah.
this was first commercial Russian hip hop in Russia. So like in
Yeah.
2000s, they was just hitting on MTV and everywhere. And you saw him, and this is probably a really good album. This guy was 17. He didn't wrote his own texts, but the production is amazing.
Oh, someone else wrote for him? Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he
Okay.
was a son of big producer, but the story of him is crazy because he was a son of big producer. He was one day like really pop star, like
Yeah.
everybody knows him, like really everybody, and he just go to underground. He left his father and he moved completely to underground still. He supports
Interesting.
underground artists. He was like completely different one time. Like he's already dead, but this album was like most
Yeah.
influential.
I remember my friends that moved from like Riga to Canada
Mhm,
later, like after
mhm.
MTV, they told me about him and they like shared
Yeah.
his music with me. So I
If
remember
they,
his
if they
name.
if they showed you some songs, you know this was
Yeah,
like really
yeah.
great boom bap album. So
Right,
it's
right. I
really
feel like
great.
Russian hip hop, I'm amazed, even though hip hop is not new, how evolved it is now. You know what I'm saying? Well, we'll talk about it. I have more to
Mhm.
say about it. But do you still enjoy Russian hip hop? I know a lot of international people I talk to, they're like, I don't like my region. I like American hip hop. Like they don't really fuck with it. But do you still
I
enjoy it
I love
or
I love I got love for old Russian hip hop and some of the new albums I'm listening also to, but not so much, not so much like American hip hop. Not
right,
the I don't understand the German hip hop, old school German hip hop. I don't understand, but I understand underground German hip hop. Like I love underground German
right,
hip
right,
hop because
right,
because because right now and like before Griselda, German underground artist was always selling vinyls. So it
right,
was always in the culture. So you probably always get like German underground artists on vinyl directly. And this was
right.
making me like close to them also. And at Russia, I think after 2010 I went away from Russian hip hop really. So like only like
Right.
few things and uh no more so into it like it was before.
Got it, got it, got it. Just curious. I like to understand like where you live today. Is it possible to make a living off hip hop music, a full-time living? I feel like when I ask this question, it sort of tells me about the scene and like how evolved it is. You know what I mean? Is it possible to make a living off music?
Uh, it's possible if you get like your $3,000 monthly with your music. It's
Right.
probably possible to stay here and live here like your life. But
Like, are there artists like that where you live that have this type of hip hop artists that do this?
no, he is not really. Some of lo-fi beatmakers, producers I know who moved here, they
Right.
they live like normally. For me, it's like struggling right now. For me,
Right.
it's full-time struggling.
Right. I mean, I think a lot of people are struggling, right? So
Hmm.
it makes sense. So you told me you've been producing 20 years now? Is that about right?
Almost, yeah.
What,
Almost.
I mean, obviously we all do this out of love, but what keeps you motivated to, keep doing this stuff?
This was my childhood dream.
Right.
Since my childhood, since I can remember me, like since like 5 years old or 4 years old, I know I want to be musician. I
Right.
didn't know which music. I listened a lot of music. I was raised with rock music, then I listened
Right.
to pop music, then I listened to punk music, and then I moved to hip hop. I didn't know which kind of music I will make, but I
Right.
always want to make music, nothing else in my life. So it
So
was
you
nothing when I see it and think like, Probably I will be good like at sound engineering or something like this. No, I want to be artist. Only
Right.
this.
Right. Do you sorry, what was it? Do you play instruments? So I assume you play instruments or
Uh,
not really?
I can play a little bit guitar, like really a
Right.
little bit, because when I was like listening to rock music, we was taking guitar outside and singing there full time, like. But
Right.
so really, I can't play no one instrument. So like sampling is
Not
my instrument, music
maybe a
is my
bass
instrument.
line. Can you do like a bass line or something or
Yeah. Baseline probably I can do. Nowadays it's easier than
got
before.
it. Yeah.
I can do drums. Like probably I'm a drummer,
Right.
but I can't play real drums. So like I'm a drum machinist. I am sampling engineer. This is
Right.
my instrument.
So you have a project in 2024 called Soundtrack for a Soviet Visitor. Now, I've never been to Russia, so I'm always fascinated again with hip hop and Russia and stuff. It always catches my attention.
Mhm.
So and I'm reading the titles like Dagestan Vibes, Georgian Mountains, Lenin on Olympic Games, Soviet Mensch, and I'm listening to these songs and it's interesting for me to hear what your interpretation of these things are, right? So,
Mhm.
why did you make this project? What inspired you to make this project?
First of all, I want to make this drumless beats, but at this time it was like not really drumless music. At this time it
Right.
was like only like you do edits, and I want somebody to rap on it. So like we did
Yeah.
it that somebody can rap on it, and this guy who I want to hear who rap on it, he like just didn't wrote any verse, so like
Right.
no one verse. So, and then
Yeah.
I sit there one day and I'm like, hey, I got here like this 10 crazy edits,
Right. Right.
what I like, and probably I can drop it as like conceptually because they all making from Soviet music. They
Right.
all hear like really funny because this is like not the drumless what alchemists do, or
Right.
this is not
Yeah.
the drumless what West Side Gun rap, when the soul singers like comes
Yeah.
to like I love you
Right.
baby,
Right.
and West
Right.
Side Gun, come on bitch. So this was like completely different, and
But
I
by the
got
way,
this
none of your music sounds like that. All of your music is in a different planet, you know? So,
and I made this collage with Stalin. So
right.
like sometimes I make collage. I collages. I'm like collage artist also. And this cover should be the cover for Stalin vs. Rubchinsky tape.
Right.
But then I got this edit and I'm like, oh, I can use the Stalin for as artwork. I can use this thing. And then came to idea to name it like music for Soviet visitors. So
Right. So I wanted to add, like I'm gonna use you as an excuse to talk about everything Russian because you're the first, kind of a Georgian, Russian, whatever I've had on this show, Russian speaking person, man. So I got into like Versus Battle League, which is for a period of time, which is it's kind of
hmm
crazy. And then I found out about Oxymiron, and I know this is old
hmm
news, but what did you think about when he went to Los Angeles, battled disaster, and won? You saw that years ago?
Yes, of course, of
What
course,
did
of
you? I
course.
thought that was impressive. What
Um,
did you think about that?
uh, okay. First of all, I need to say I don't like his music.
Okay,
So what he doing, like, because he's like really bad at his
you
music.
think
Like
so?
he's
Okay,
like he's really cool at the lyrics,
right.
but the beats he picking is
Right.
crazy.
Right,
It's
right, right.
crazy. And last year we got scandals with him. He was like assumed as groomer and pedophile.
Oh, really?
So
Okay.
yeah, so
Okay.
it's like really crazy things like going on.
Yeah.
Uh, some girls was making podcast and was talking about that they was 16 and he was grooming these girls,
Really?
and
Wow. A lot
yeah,
of
it's
lot of
crazy.
pedophile stuff right these days.
It's bro, I'm always checking
It's
the
not
list of my favorite rapper on Epstein list or Diddy list. I don't know
right.
where to search.
Crazy. Right.
So uh, yeah, and what's about the battle culture? Like what they did with Versus, it is crazy. So like
Yeah,
he's really nice battle artist. So like I love to watch his battles. He's like
right.
really crazy. And when
Yeah.
he was coming to LA and destroyed
That was
Disaster,
crazy, no?
this was crazy. But before this, he was losing his most important battle in Russia. So like before
Really?
this, yeah, before this he got battle with Slava KPSS,
Okay.
and Slava KPSS was underground battle rapper number one.
Okay.
Oxymiron was hyped battle rapper number one, and
Yeah,
he lose this battle and goes to LA and wins Disaster. So, and
right.
I don't know what is like for Russian battle culture.
What's better?
Probably,
That's
yeah,
more
probably,
right.
probably win on Disaster is not so important like win at
Right.
Slava, because Slava also like said in his battle like you always battle with somebody, but you never battle with battle MC. You know,
Right, right, right. Well,
and
oh, go ahead, go ahead.
he was losing 5-0 to Slava KPSS, but then win Disaster. I love this battle with Disaster. It was crazy. Like, bro, even we, for Russia, not speaking English, but we all was watching this in original without
Yeah.
any translation.
I bring it up because March 7th, I'm going to my first, believe it or not, King of the Dot. I'm gonna watch Disaster Battle, so I thought
Mhm.
I'd bring it up, yeah. But for those that aren't aware of Russian hip hop, like the views that they get, it's like Filipino battle. I don't know who has more views, the Filipino Battle League or the Russian, but it's like so much more than
Mhm.
URL. It's crazy, man. So
I
yeah,
was on some German battle events. I was judging
yeah,
one on the league. One
right,
time I was in Frankfurt. My friends make "Don't Let the Label You." This is one of the biggest German battle league right now.
right.
And one day I was there on event, and they asking me like so like really spontaneous like, bro, do you want to judge? I'm like, yeah, come, let's go. And I
Nice,
judged
nice.
one time battle in my life. It was funny. So the Germans
What?
got it too. No one
Why
shame.
why are the views so much higher like than like URL and stuff? Is it because it's new and like people find
It's
it
came,
interesting, or is
yes.
it population in Russia? Like why is there so much more
It
views?
was like directly new. It was something new because before
Right,
this we got
right,
only this like real guys hip hop. Like you should be real, you should be underground. Uh,
right,
no, this somebody is if somebody is a little bit glamorous, like he was like directly laughing out. He's like pop artist. He's not hip hop.
right,
Battle rappers who like really make hardcore battle rap lines probably got always problem and can't get catched and slapped on the streets because they're saying too much words like something
right.
like "fuck you mother." You can't say it
Yeah,
in Russia. In Russia, you
yeah,
will be
yeah.
killed for this shit.
Right, yeah,
and,
yeah.
uh, and then they came with Versus, and this was directly hyping like, okay, they
Right,
are dissing each other, something new for us. Right now,
right.
it's stagnation. Right now, battle hip hop in Russia is dead.
It's that. It's right, right,
Is
right.
dead because of the political situation.
Yeah.
Whole Versus channel deleted all the battles because there might be some lines where
Okay.
the government
Got it.
can
Yes, yes.
take you to the jail or make you some fees and stuff. This is really crazy what they did right now. So battle culture in Russia is completely dead right
Wow.
now.
That's interesting, man.
And probably it's like the last thing what makes these things dead is Oxymiron versus Slava KPSS, and then Oxymiron versus Disaster, and after that whole battle culture goes down.
Really? Thank you
Yes.
for education. That's interesting. Is it true that hip hop became the number one music genre in Russia at some point?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because again, I just remember my parents moving here from the 80s, and when I got
Hmm.
into hip hop as a kid and the little kid in the 80s, like, what is this? Like, but from there to where it is now, it's like
Hmm.
it's to
Hmm.
me it's crazy, you know what I mean? So
Yeah, right now
but
in the top charts, always hip hop artists. Back in the days was not so much. But right now this is like music number one. But I think this will be also have right now stagnation because of the government, censor. So right now the rappers with classic album should deleting whole lines of whole words from the album,
Wow.
because even if they speak about drugs or
Hmm.
something, even about weed, they can get like fees or go to the
And
jail.
and
So like,
and you know what's funny? People think in America and Canada they censor you, but like what's happening there, it's different. It's a different story, right? So
yeah, right now it's really crazy. So like, right
right.
now it's really crazy time. But I think the time is tough right now for everybody. Like,
Yeah,
if
yeah,
I
yeah,
hear that the
yeah.
Trump say that he will take Canada as next part of USA, I'm thinking about, bro, what the fuck is going on in your head?
Yeah, I can get into that. We could talk about that for an hour probably, but I'll just stop there because we it'll turn into the whole interview. But yeah. So going back to your music, so going through your Spotify, I realized that your tastes go much beyond underground hip hop. I was soaking in your project, Melodia. It's a 2025 instrumental album. I actually enjoyed that as much as any of your remixes. How would you classify that music? Like, what's the range of genres that you work in? How would
The
you?
thing that so Melodia came out because I'm always was making money with lo-fi beats, with playlists on
Okay,
Spotify,
before
and
hip hop, you were making
you
money with
know, and,
lo-fi.
and Melodia is not like the before the remixes. I was starting this, we doing this, we I was making money with this whole time, like till now. Now it's peanuts,
Were you
and
doing like
Melodia.
commercials and stuff, or just like
No,
vinyl
no,
with?
no, no, just vinyls or just like playlisting music.
Got it,
So,
gotcha.
so just some
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
we made like boom bap vinyls. We made the lo-fi music
Right,
vinyls. We made every kind of vinyls, but it was like only instrumental hip hop. So, but then came the playlist, and playlist was game changer. They made a
right,
lot of money for us as artists. So we made this music, and Melodia is made. This was like single series. So I
right,
made singles, 24 singles for whole year, because you only can release like one single in 2 weeks to get
right,
playlisted. So
right.
I always made like packages like for my label. Like 1 year I give him 24 beats. Next
Mm,
year I give him 24 beats. Next year I give him 24 beats. And then later we put it as compilation. So Melodia is one of these compilations.
got
So
it,
of the singles.
got it. And when I heard it, I was like, this sounds like live instruments. Do you incorporate live instrumentation into your
Yeah, I got
production?
in this time I got it my own guitarist, Andrew.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
was Ukrainian, because I was living with Ukrainians together. And one day he just stand out of my door, like, and somebody like said, "Hey, Max, we want to introduce you to him. This is Andrew. He plays guitar, probably something together." And I took him to my home, and we started recording like immediately.
right,
It
right,
was
right.
like really really nice magic together.
Do you
So.
tell him what you want it to sound like, or he just playing, 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 and you're just
Yeah,
recording, recording, recording?
we was listening to samples, or sometimes to some rap songs, and I'm like, "Hey, can we cover this? Can we cover this? Can we cover this?" And he was like really good at his air, and he was like
Right,
sitting and finding, and I'm like, "Uh-huh, uh-huh." And then I can say to him like, "Hey, can we make in this melody like ba 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 da ba ba da ba?" And he's like,
right.
"Yeah, yeah, let's go."
Yeah.
And this is how he made it. He's also playing guitar on Polish Diamonds on last
Okay.
track.
Okay.
This guitar, what comes in the background, it's played by
Right.
him.
Got it. Got it. Got
So.
it. Yeah, it was cool when I interviewed Mickey Diamond last, and Big Ghost was in the chat, but he
Mhm,
and I found out he has a live instrumentation guy that plays multiple
mhm.
instruments. I thought that was interesting.
It's
Um.
crazy. I really want to have it like Big Ghost, like some guys like who really play instruments to make more musicianal stuff.
Yeah.
Probably my whole dream is one day to make like really nice jazz fusion album, like
Got it.
from the scratch with artists. So I'm like just sitting engineering, like, and the guys are playing, and this is like my dream to make it
I'm
one
definitely
day.
gonna go through more of your instrumental albums after. I can work to that kind of stuff. When I'm
Hmm.
working, I can either listen to hip hop that I know, but I
Mm-hmm.
can't listen to new lyrics. It distracts me, or I can listen to instrumentals. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna listen to more of your stuff. But so I looked at your instrumental stuff, and you got like millions of streams, like a few million
Yes.
on each song. How did that happen for you, where you have like that many
Playlists.
streams?
This is all playlists, brother.
Wow.
I got 3 or 4 Spotify accounts. One
Okay.
of them is Thelonious Coltrane, and other of them I will not name it. I will not name it. I will not
Oh,
mention.
there's
But
more.
there's
Okay.
also, yeah, but there's also like 7 millions on some tracks, 5 millions on some tracks, 3 millions. So he
Yeah,
was
it's
like really
crazy.
making money out of them. Like when this
Right,
was
right.
booming, he was making money out of them because
Wow.
okay, this is our opportunity right now to get something, and we do it. We did
That's
it.
amazing. That's amazing. So it seems like a few years ago you made a decision to really focus on underground hip hop remixes, from what I'm seeing. It's
because
like two
because
di
I wanted some more. I wanted some more. I
right,
was like I was not happy at all that I'm whole time was focused on this lo-fi beats, and I want to do more. I do remixes
got it.
since 2011, brother.
Okay, okay, got
So
it. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. But when did you get but it seems like you've gotten more serious about the underground hip hop remixes now. Is that true, or it's just always been
yes,
like that?
yes. When I started to making beats, I was asking my Russian rappers who I know, who I was listening to, if they can send me a cappella. I will try to
Right.
make remix. This was like in 2011 or something, or 2010 or
Yeah.
2009
Yeah.
when I did it. But at this point, it was like really hard to get into a cappellas.
Right. Right.
So one day I leave these ideas with making remixes because like always writing to artists, begging, asking, never get something. It was like not my way.
Yeah.
And then came AI in the game. Then
Which
came
one?
AI in the game. AI. AI.
Okay. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Then came the AI in the game. You can separate acapellas from the beats.
Okay.
And for me, what this directly like click. So Rum Streets was in Tbilisi with concert. I was
Right.
making like my first acapellas ready, and I made the 95 no TV
So
breaker
that
shit.
that's how people are stripping the vocals now. I didn't even know. I don't produce. So I tried. I suck, but I don't produce. So that's interesting to
Yeah,
know.
right now it's really easy. So you put the
Yeah.
full track in an eye,
Right.
and he separates it to you
Got it. Got
directly.
it. Got it.
So
Makes sense. So wanted by the way, if you want to hear his instrumental stuff, I find there's more on Spotify. If you want to hear the underground remixes, the hip hop, it's more on Bandcamp from what I
hmm
saw.
hmm
Um, yeah, just give me a second here. What type of music has given you more opportunities? The underground hip hop or the instrumental stuff? Which one is more just like, is one more just for passion, or it's like just two completely different
I think this is all
opportunities?
about. I think it's all about the time era I was. So
Right.
when I was like started as Thelonious Coltrane, there was a huge instrumental hip hop scene. There was like Madlib. There was already like so many people who printed the vinyls with instrumentals. In Germany, in general, it was like really huge scene. Like Figo
Yeah.
Brazlevich, Zav Daddy, Blue Step. Oh, this was so much. I don't want to say too much name, but one, two,
Yeah.
and everybody. And they was making like a lot of instrumental hip hop vinyls. I was looking at this, and I was like, yeah, I want to be part of this
Right.
first. So I
Right.
was
Right.
long
Right.
time part of this. But then the time changed, and the time changed. Like so, right now, if I drop instrumental album on vinyl, probably it will be not selling so well.
Yeah.
So, so because
Right.
people no more listening to instrumental hip hop like it was before. So
Right.
the scene one day was overwhelming. Like it was so much vinyls of instrumental hip hop. So it was
Got it.
printed. Every fucking album was printed on
Wow.
vinyls. And people was like going crazy and saying like, okay, we don't need it anymore. We don't want it
You
anymore.
you've seen a lot, bro. You've seen a lot.
Yeah, and
You've
then
seen a
and then
lot.
and then it changed, and I think right now is the best opportunity for me to get connection to artists I love, to get my name into new fans. I think this remix thing is right now is the best opportunity for me,
Got
and I
it.
think I was the first one who was starting this thing. Like I think before me, It was some remixes, but it was like not in this conception like I do, because
Oh
right
yeah,
now you can see.
I've never heard anyone do it quite like you. Obviously, there's been remix projects over
Yeah,
the
there's
course of
right,
history, but yeah,
but right now it's really a lot of artists making like into really like whole albums, produce remixes like I do it. So before
right,
me,
right.
it was like really not in the game. So
So your first Mickey Diamond remix project, Diamond in the Rough, that dropped March 2024. Um, Tell us about that whole situation, how you connected with Mickey and how that led to the Copenhagen deal. What did it mean to you? If you want to share with us.
I probably it was easy. Some of my listeners just wrote me, "Hey, bro, you need to make Mickey Diamond project." I was like, "Yeah, why not?" One day I came home, I ripped a cappellas, I set everything out, and I did it in 24 hours, done.
Mm,
Then I just sent it to Mickey, and say like, because Mickey was reacting on my story when I prepared the project, I posting the story of the project in FL
right,
Studio, like, and
right,
I
right.
tag the artist directly. And Mickey was reacting to this, and I was directly like sending to him like, check it out, please, if you like it or something. And then like so a little bit time goes, and he comes back and say like, hey, bro, I love it. It's crazy. Let's drop it on vinyl. Let's drop it CD. Let's drop it on tapes. I got deals
Nice.
for us, and I was like, wow, crazy.
You
That's
guys
good.
sold out, right? You sold out?
Yeah, it sold out like directly.
Nice,
It was,
nice.
I think 24 hours or something.
Right, right,
So
right.
it was really quick.
What was his impression when he first heard it?
I know that it will run this way. First of all, I know it because people want to have my remixes on vinyls, and
Right.
second time is Mickey.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
Mickey is one of the best-selling artists right now. So like,
No, I mean, how did he react when he heard it? Did he tell you like,
yeah, he tells me, bro, it's dope. I like it. Like,
right, 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 right.
I got deal for us.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mickey is not the guy who like speaking a lot
Yeah,
words to
yeah,
you if you speak with him. Mickey is so tough. He always say, "Bro, I love it. Let's
yeah,
do it. I got deal
yeah,
for us."
yeah, yeah, yeah.
This is how he talks.
Right.
And, he was just directly. He's saying, "I got this. I got that." I said, "Like, bro, take money, give me records, everything all right."
Nice.
He like did deal with Copenhagen. They sent me 40 records. It was like really crazy because a lot of records what I want to have, I was exchanged Mickey Diamond records because people write me, hey, do you have one copy? I'm like, yeah, what you have to exchange? Oh, I got this and that. Hey, give me this record. I give you Mickey Diamond
Right,
record
right,
for this
right,
record.
right,
So
right,
it
right,
was like really nice for me.
right.
So,
You know, I've ordered from Copenhagen a few times. It takes like 6 months to get the vinyl or something. Is it faster where
mhm.
you are, or it's also you gotta wait
Oh,
like
at me where I'm pressing right now, it's faster. So
got
because
it,
we
got it.
need at least we send right now. So the God for him was sold in December, but December January at pressing plant was like full time. They was in the holidays, and we sent right now the vinyls of Fahim, Bori, and Mickey directly together, and they say like end of March is done.
Okay.
So middle of April, we will send them out to
Got it.
customers directly.
So
So
we'll talk about your new situation in a minute, but what I find funny, before my last Mickey Diamond interview, just over a year ago, we were talking and you told me, ask him how I can join Umbrella. And you said if I brought it up, you would add the soundbite to your next Mickey Diamond remix project. I'm like, okay, I got you. So fast forward just a month ago, I reached out to you and asked if you want to be my first interview for 2026. And then you just hit me with the download link to that new project. Again, it's Polished Diamond Driving March. You said you put me in there. So I didn't have a lot of time. I just fast forwarded and I heard my voice. I was like, okay, cool. But then I went back weeks later and I'm like, you put that conversation through the whole album. And I was like, that's fucking dope, man. That's awesome. So yeah.
So for
Uh,
all these podcast guys and interviews guys, if you're
go ahead.
talking with somebody, with artists about me, you probably got more chances to land on my record.
Right, there you go. Motivation.
Yeah, yeah. Talk about me. Don't forget about me. Talk
Yeah.
nice about me.
Yeah, but it's very cool because I don't think you've done anything like that before. That's one of the best remix projects I ever heard. I'm probably biased a little bit, but like the way you did that
You
and just
don't
the
need
way
to
it
buy.
sounds.
Brother, you are on the album. You don't need to buy. You get free copy
No,
from us.
thank you. I meant biased. Like I think it's one of the best remix
Ah,
projects I've heard, but I might be
mhm.
biased because I'm on the project, you know? So
Okay, got you,
that's
got you.
what I meant. Yeah, yeah,
I see.
yeah. So tell us about your process for creating that project because you kind of told me how quickly you made it, and I was pretty amazed. So, can you walk us through your process for making the Mickey
Okay,
Diamond project, for example?
okay. First of all, I'm choosing the tracks. So I'm sitting, listening to whole discography. Like I go through all albums that in person got, choose the tracks I really like. Then I downloaded them all. Then then I set up the BPMs for everything. When I can find BPM like directly, okay, this track, please go. I have no time to search, and I set up the BPMs completely. Then I ripped the acapellas and put it like on the place where they should be because I like when it's like completely straight and working like an original track. So it's
Right.
always disturbing me if something's not working well. Then I write the drum lines. So I put the drum kits together, or I check my own drum loops because I made my own drum loops while the whole time uh, beat packages. So I check like if some of my own drum loops will sit there, or I should make new drum lines. So I set up the drums, and then I let the project stay. It take like at least it takes like 2 hours till I am on this position. I leave it. I go to sleep. Next
Okay.
day I come and start. Next day I come and start digging samples under the beats. So
Right.
so the drums are there, the acapella singing, everything is there.
Okay,
I'm
you
just
set up the
sitting and
drums
digging
and
for
then
right
do
samples.
you think of the samples after? What
Yes,
samples after?
yes, and
Okay.
then I put it together as demos. I listening to it. I write me down what should I exchange, or where I can make a little bit better sound, and then I do this as third process, and probably it takes like just 1 day, 2 days maximum to get the project on.
That's crazy. So you're not like making beats and then swapping them out. You
No,
figure
no,
out
no.
what you want to do
Every
once and done, and that's it.
what I can do, I can use the sample what I already used for some of the remix projects, but I will
R-
never take my old beat from
Right.
2015 and thinking,
Right.
oh, this beat will be probably good with Slick Jack. No, no, no. I just take and make completely new beats.
And like when you cut samples for a single project, are you always getting music from a specific area at a time, or you're blending samples from different regions?
Sometimes like at God for him, I will sitting on like completely conceptually. Sometimes like by Big Trip or by Slick Jack, I do like mixing folk
Right.
stuff. So by
Gotcha.
action figure release, it was like I was really thinking about the Quiet Storm radio station. So I downloaded a lot of this 90s R&B tracks and tried to find the best of them to put it. Then we was like remade with AI the one Harper voice, so he
Yeah,
can like
yeah.
go with us to the album. So this
I,
this
I,
this always sometimes from how I feel. Sometimes I can feel like okay, I will do concept. Sometimes I can feel like okay, I just do it.
I was exchanging messages with Action Figure about your remix projects, and he's like, "I'm
What he
from the
said.
East Coast," and he made me sound like I'm a dude from the West Coast. He said, "That's what
Yeah,
he
yeah, yeah.
said."
This was my point. I really want to do it. I really want to do it because all the tracks when you listen to them, all the tracks what I used was like really hard boom bap beats. But
Right,
I did it in completely other style. So like it's
right.
it's crazy.
So wanted to ask you, from what I understand, like you have a label situation now, like you have a whole new arrangement for how you're putting out vinyl. Do you care to share it with us who you're doing with, how it works?
So what do you mean? How it came that I opened the label
I
or?
see you dropping like with that MF. Is that the label you work with, and
Uh-huh.
what do they do differently, and where are they based out of?
I am that MF.
Oh,
I am
that's
alone.
you. Okay, there we
I am
go.
alone. I am
Wow,
completely alone. So
wow,
in 2015, when I was like Thelonious Coltrane, me and my close friend Alex, we was running instrumental hip hop label. So
right,
digging around the mind's flavor.
right,
So this
right,
is
right,
like
right,
that math, yeah.
right,
And he was putting a lot of instrumental hip hop tapes out. Like I
right,
was like supporting some producers, what I know, and he was like doing tapes only.
right,
Sometimes we do some of my vinyls under that math. And right now, I came back to it because I understood I don't want to ask labels no more for like, oh, do you want to put this project out or do you want to put this project out? I want to do my shit on my own.
right.
So right now I got connections directly to the artist. I can buy the licensing out. So
Nice.
I can do it by myself. Why I should like sit and wait when somebody will like put my vinyl out or not putting my vinyl out
Right,
when I
right,
can do
right.
it by myself.
Wow. So
So
you're
this
doing a
is
whole
right
shipping
now.
operation. That's crazy.
I set everything. I set everything. I got pressing plant. I got my distribution. So I don't
Right.
touch the records. The records
Wow.
will be pressing, and my distributor, my guy, will send them out. So I don't need
Nice.
to go to the postage whole time. I don't need to do nothing. I got everything set up. I got designers. I got
Amazing.
distribution. I got pressing plant. I got a little bit money by side. So
By the way,
everything is
I
working.
like the branding on your artwork because clearly you're making a brand with your remix project. Like the portraits, they look amazing. That's all one artist doing it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
This not a full time one artist. This sometimes is different. Sometimes I'm doing this. This is
Right.
always like something different. But the point of view is I want to do it like Orthodox Russian icons.
That's so
So if you
funny.
look at
Yeah, it's
Russian
dope.
Orthodox
It's dope.
icons, this is piece of art. Like some people take it too
Yeah.
religiously, but this is also piece of art what is not appreciated a lot. So
Yes.
and I was thought like when I was thinking about this design concept, I was thinking about somebody need to do it, and I can do it with my remix project because like
Yeah.
I put the rapper on the front like a saint person. They
Yeah.
also put John Coltrane as saint person, so why I can't put Mickey Diamond as saint person on my
Yeah. Yeah.
artwork?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's,
That's
this
dope.
comes great, and nobody did it, and I think like I find like my niche where I can work.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know.
And I like the titles you picked too. They're perfect, for the project. So,
I try my best. It's always like a little bit struggle with
right.
the names, but yeah, if you if
So,
you got 200 albums, you're gonna
yeah,
have
yeah,
problem
yeah.
with the names.
Yeah. You have practice, right? So, so I think you or Mickey Diamond mentioned you guys might be doing a project with original project, not remix. Is that correct? Or hard
Uh,
to say?
I sent beats to Mickey. I
Got
sent
it.
beats to Mickey. I set up also like this cliffhanger on the end of the remix project, and he said like I want to make album with him, like real
Yeah,
album.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
sent it as cliffhanger, and I think this will
yeah.
be the end of the Mickey Diamond remix project. So I can't put like third one, fourth one, fifth
Yeah,
one
yeah,
because
yeah.
Mickey
Too
is
much.
like Mickey is also massive artist like me. I'm producing a
Yeah,
lot of beats. Mickey produced a lot of albums. I can make a lot of remixes of his new
yeah,
music also. But
yeah.
I think this was like great idea to sit this cliffhanger. And right now I'm just waiting till we make the steps to the real album together.
But I'm telling you guys, this Mickey Diamond project, it's like a new Mickey Diamond drop when you hear it. It's as good as that. So
Mhm.
it's definitely dope. So Zing Mixes, that's the Boy Rock project you just dropped on your label. Again, I listened to last night's amazing. Go cop it, go check it out. Um, what I want to say, wanted to ask you, what do you think of these umbrella versus feed the family comparisons? Which crew do you like better?
I think there's no comparison, bro. There's no
Yeah,
comparison. There's no
yeah,
comparison. Uh, With the family got own style, and Umbrella got own style. Like Griselda got own style. You know,
yeah,
this is okay. This is underground hip hop, this and that, but they're all different. Like, so
yeah,
I can't comparison like Mickey lyrics with Conway lyrics. You know,
yeah,
so
yeah, yeah,
so I can comparison Sheikh Hanif lyrics with Snotty lyrics. You know, this
yeah,
is like completely different angles, and I love them all. I love
Huh,
Feed the Family a lot. They are all crazy guys, and I love what
yeah.
they're doing. Like I was,
Dope
I was
styles.
full time. I was full time before I made Bori Rock. I was full time into Sheikh Hanif music. I love his
Okay,
music,
right.
and then I just like, okay, wow, what doing Bori? I need to check it out. I listening to this, I'm like, oh, this
He's got a
probably will
dope
be
style.
crazy.
This is the first time I've listened to a full album of his. Was your project? I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
this style is
Hey,
dope. Yeah.
he's crazy. I love him. I love him. I love him. I love how we come to connections. Like one day he wrote me, he calls me, and he's really speaking like this. He really calls me and like on dogs, brother,
Oh,
on dogs.
he reached out to you. Wow,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
dope.
He wrote me, and this was like really nice. So to connect with him. I love him. I love him. He's one of the greatest right now, and I hope they make like bigger steps. I hope this will be much more albums of Feed the Family also. And I got so much love for Umbrella because this was the first gang who
Yeah.
was like supporting me.
I
Like,
honestly, when I hear people say, Umbrella sounds like this, I don't take them seriously. They're not really listening. They're just looking at the
mhm,
overall
mhm.
product and saying this is like this reminds, but stylistically, if you're really listening, it's like you're right. It's not.
Even in Umbrella, the guys doing different styles. So
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can compare like Pro
yeah,
Dillinger with Snotty.
yeah.
Pro Dillinger come dirty,
Completely
aggressive
different.
music,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, and then comes Snotty. Like for me, Snotty is the best drumless artist right now. So
Mm,
nobody can sit so nice on this drumless beats, so chill, give me like really crazy vibes. I love it. I love it.
right, right. So, did you see the highlights from the EVA battle between Pro Dillinger and Vori Rock? I heard
Yes.
from people that were there it was very one-sided for Pro Dillinger. Like nobody can fuck with his voice. His projection is
Yeah, yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
He's a champion, and we can say
yeah,
nothing about this.
yeah,
I saw that he also respected Abori a lot. That he came to make this match against him because nobody
yeah. No one
want to
wanted to
fight.
battle him. Yeah, yeah. Respect.
It's
No, of
crazy.
course.
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. So, before I wanted to, are you a member of the Umbrella yet? Because you asked me last.
No,
Are you not
no, no,
yet?
no, no,
It's a
no.
very strict
I think,
process.
I think, I think they don't take new members. But
New
if I
applicants.
if I will get invitation to be Umbrella member, I will take it, and I will be happy to be Umbrella
Nice, nice, nice.
member.
You mentioned something to me about Camouflage Monk. I don't know what that was. I have no idea what that was about. You're like, we could even talk about that. Do you want to talk about it? I have no idea what
If
it's about, but
if you
go ahead.
if you want if you want to speak about beefs and stuff, yeah, I can
Oh,
talk
okay.
about
No,
it.
no, it's up to you. I don't care
But
too much
this
about
is
beef.
really
But
this is really easy thing. My guys made instrumental hip hop in Germany, like Figo
right,
Braslevich, Smooth, and Maiden M.
right,
And when the Pray for Paris came out, and
right.
Pray for Paris is two tracks where the drums are stolen. So like on French Toast are the drum loop from Figo Braslevich,
Mm,
and on the track with Tyler the Creator, I forget the name, like this numbers in the name, like 578 or something like this. There is a drum loop of Maiden M and Smooth. And
okay.
when I saw last time the post that Camouflage Monk is like crying about McHomie not paying him for these beats for Pray
Right,
for Haiti, I was writing like probably you should be first pay for the drum loops you stolen. And
right.
this is how the situations like goes bigger. And
Got it.
also the artist who did it also came there. And then I heard a lot of story what he did. So he's probably scamming a lot of people and stuff. And I'm not into it, like, you know.
Right, right,
So
right,
I can't speak about this situation with scamming people because I was not into it, but I can speak about this drum situation. And if he was like correct, if he was like cool guy, this situation will be done within 1 hour. He just write to the guys and say like, guys, how we can make it good? I'm sorry about this. I
right,
take the drums from the drum packages from Reddit. I didn't notice this first,
right,
and that's not. So you can find a good solution for it. But
right,
if somebody's starting like, I didn't, I don't, I didn't made it, but this is often you can see it that this is the same drums you stolen, and you starting to acting like you tough guy,
yeah,
and probably comes to the situation. I'm the guy like who always will stand for my guys, like doesn't
right, right,
matter what's
right.
going on. So, and this is
Got it,
like
got it,
stolen by my friends.
got it. Yeah,
We
I
got
hear a lot
also
of stories like this from MCs, producers, like, you know,
I also
yeah, lots of
we
stories like
also
this.
got
Yeah,
we got friends together. Like my guys
right,
into Russia, I am in the gang, artworks gang. My
right,
guys into Russia was making a lot of artworks for him, like El Wandov, who make this Polish diamond, and Capital Gains artwork for
right,
Camouflage and Mickey. Uh, they are friends. So, and
right.
this is like my family gang, you know, in Russia. And he probably can contact me and connect me and say like, hey, bro, what the fuck is going on or something. But bro, he's starting to block me directly. He's starting to talking so much in his story like, yeah, I never listening to the music of other producers, so I didn't store anything and stuff. And this is like kind of funny. And this probably can cover some problems at West Side Gun because, like, I hear it. I don't know if the guys do it, but probably West Side Gun can get claims because the
Right.
drums are not cleared.
Right,
So,
right, right, right. Got it, got it, got it. So look, man, it's been dope learning more about you do and how deep you are in the scenes that you're involved in, man. Because I just knew the tip of the iceberg, you know what I mean?
mhm, mhm.
Um, Closing questions for you, man. I think you said this year will be your biggest and most important drops. Do you want to let us know what those are, if you care to share them?
Which you mean most important?
I thought you mentioned like I asked you in the DMs like what your most important
I
drops
think
are,
this
you know?
this
I think you're
that's
saying it was this year is like building up to be your most important.
I
Is
I
that
think
correct?
I think
Or
everything what I right now will drop on that map on vinyl. This remix projects will be to be huge things for me, like because I really
right.
go into licensing. I go to make it officially everything.
Yeah.
I'm happy that I got Fahim last year
Yeah.
on December. This is how it started. Then Rico Sama, then UFO Thief. I got Estinet Contact. I got Mickey on my side. I got Bori on my side. It's really crazy for
Amazing.
me. Hidden
Amazing, man.
character, snotty, everything's what I can get my hand on. I will try to drop it
C
officially.
Congratulations, man. So final question.
Mhm.
As a person from Georgia, where will this crazy world be in 5 years, man? From how you see the world, where are we gonna be?
Bro, I hope it will be not like Terminator movie, you know.
Yes, me too.
but
Me
uh, but
too, man.
but I don't think we will live chilled and everything will be all right. We still got
Right,
this crazy politician guys who doing something
right.
crazy. So I don't know where we are in 5 years. I hope in
Yeah,
5 years I got my own house, I got my
right,
children, and
right.
I can sit there and chill. But
And
at least we will watch.
and you're still making beats.
Yeah, 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 definitely, definitely, definitely,
Um,
definitely.
Amazing, bro. So it's been an honor to talk to you. We have a 9 hour time difference. Thank you,
Hmm.
for making this happen. Let me just shout out people that are in the live. Fictos, the Kid 519, Board Wheels Trucks. Thank you for joining. Peanut Butter, many more. Any final words before we go? Do you have any final words to say before we go? Anything you want to say before we go?
I can just say thank you to every supporters who came into it, for everybody who buys the vinyls, for everybody who just shared the stories, like the post, write me kind words. I love them all. So like I'm really happy that I got this huge support on my
Dope.
back, and without these guys, I will be nobody. And I really appreciated everybody for listening to it.
Dope, man. Congratulations. Have a great night and take
Thank
care,
you,
everyone.
brother.
Peace.
You too, my bro. Peace.
Take care.